a couple of those encounters as the Ignis player, because technically, you throw your Flame Rush out, and then from then on, there's nothing else that's special about it.
Well, let's see though. Let's see as we see the fight already. Super Bonfire prepared by both Brave United and Evos Divine was done already in the rush. But the only question is, will they be able to make those shots? Because M500 doesn't work quite well, especially if your opponent is moving quite fast, like what Evos Divine is showing right now.
Well, Rastia said, no, they can move all they want. I'll still get them. Rastia, fantastic shot. Takes Jonah down and out of the equation. Aimgod and Cochil, though, will be finished off. Aimgod, a sliver of health left on him. Ray could not get away. The double revolver still shuts him down. Wasana with the perfect response.
Yeah, I mean, USB2 right now plus Wasana threatening to slice and dice. And that's the reason why they moved away from that compound. Even when you see that basic therapy connecting your opponent, that's already a threat for the side of Evos Divine. So it's just more of that strong presence that Brave United is bringing into the table. But that's just pistol round. Let's see on how they go in onto round number 2.
I was actually quite surprised with the way Evos took a little bit of a rushed approach in that fight, because you had so many of those M500s on their side. They could have just played things a little bit slower, right?
Yeah.
And on the side of Buriram, on the other hand, they knew exactly what they were doing. Again, they had the kind of active skills to get right up into your face and win out those CQCs. Wasana, deadly position up here with a mini Uzi in his hands. Should be able to pull a quick bait and switch. And Rastia does exactly that with the mannequin. A life-saving play on that split off of the Sentino, and Evos all grouped up together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's deadly right now. And Nade is available for hands off. Get high. Does tag up one, but unfortunately, no knockdown. Now, let's see if they can follow up. We have Wasana already bringing in the backstab. And with the mini Uzi plus that plushy combination, they are really gutting to leave Evos Divine with 0 points.
Yeah, they're doing exactly that, man. This is a beautiful play positionally from the side of Buriram. Trying to take that high ground advantage first, and Wasana giving them exactly that. Now, 2 rounds, Evos has been bled out. They don't have a lot of money on their side. Not a lot of money also means not a lot of resources. But you're going to see the force buy coming through from the side of Rastia here. Trying to fish out a couple of players with it. Kingfisher, mini Uzi in the hands of Ray. They've got those vests and helmets. Definitely the more important factor in here. With just 2 of their players with the weapons, they're going to try to sneak off something from the cyber drop for sure, Neptune.
Let's see what they can pull off right now, as the teams are really all set up. But up front is Aimgod with the smoke covering their approach. Rastia has been taken down. A pickup is needed right now, but it's unfortunate Moshi already have him on point. 3v4 situation, and Kochil is down.
Wow. And this is just a brutal approach by Buriram. Slicing and dicing, dropping the boys all down. Wasana getting a double with the scythe. And this is what you want out there if you are Buriram. And Evos, even on that force buy, could not pull this off perfectly. And it is not their fault. They were one-pointed. They rushed to that cyber drop. They were trying to get a couple of weapons for their own boys. But the positioning of Moshi, that backstab with that Parafal was deadly, Neptune.
Yeah, definitely. It's one thing that you will need to watch out for. But even more so, if you have 2 MP5 in the hands of Wasana and get high, that will be a deadly frontliner already. So let's see on how this will be approached by Evos Divine. Kochi already in one corner. Ray has set up on the other side, but there's no help. If in case Jonah push in or he gets spotted, Rastia is not yet in position.
Let's see how Ray gets out of this sticky situation. Flame Mirage sent out. Rastia keeping an eye on them. Beautiful connection. Wasana, a sliver of health left on him. Ray could have gone in there for the finisher, but the boys just don't know that Wasana is low. Jonah on for the hunt. Mini Uzi tags up Ray, who's now in a sticky situation. Cochil spotted out as well. Get high with the deep freeze. Doesn't tag the boy up just yet. And unfortunately, we'll have to let Aimgod go.
Cochil, Crimson Crush already triggered. Does he have a time to back away? But no! A little bit too quick for the hands of Jonah. And that is another flawless victory coming from Brave United. And I guess they're saying true to their words. It seems like it is an easy map.
Yeah, both of us groaned no at the same time because that Crimson Crush was so off-timed and he just could not survive that encounter. And expired out in the open, got sprayed down way too easy. But this time, Russia, AWMY in hand. But you look on the side of Buriram, they're just going to run through the boys on the side of Evos this time round. If those positioning is not done right. Now we go in here with the flip sides. Russia tagged up early, can't get involved in the battle. Wasana, Moshi from up top doing a hell lot of damage.
Moshi, let's see if he can make a shot right now. Just save Captain Jonah, who is low on health, but no! There goes Coach Hill, MP5. Here comes up close and personal Wasana, and still connected with that basic therapy. And unfortunate for them, Moshi is just standing by. No need to move forward. And that is a 4-0.
Oh, this is looking fairly one-sided, I would say. And again, if you look at the lineup of Buriram, you've got the active skills, perfect for rushing, perfect for not having to worry much about what could go wrong. And you've got the backup off of that narrow, off of Moshi, high ground advantage, AWMY in their hands now. It's so difficult. But thankfully, this compound serves up a little extra walls for those defenses. So fingers crossed these boys chart their path well here to avoid Moshi.
Yeah, I don't know. This is questionable on having all three players that has snipers. So they don't have that much open right now. It's a good thing that they still have that MP5 available for them. Gochil, a little bit too close. Wasana might be tagged up, but it's depending on the timing. Here comes Gochil and quickly triggering that Crimson Crush to go in for a knockdown.
Beautifully done by Coach Hill. Swung around the pillar just in the nick of time. Pulled out the Crimson Crush to survive. But Jonah and Wasana instantaneously prove that it is not enough. Leaving Russia all alone. AWMY in hand. But he can't seem to shut down the boys on the side of Buriram just yet. Wasana hopping up and down. MP5 level 3 in hand. Wasana does lose his team member, but he didn't come into play at all. Or will Buriram just swiftly finish this game here for us so that we can check out series number 2 as well?
Yeah, let's see though. I mean, this is the maze right now, and it's not first time that we're going. This is a one time that we're going to see this, because later on in the second round, this is just a switch up position. But Wasana already getting all that information. Not connected to the Cassie. There's no restraint on where he can go, so he can go anywhere. The only thing that would slow him down is if he needs backup from Get High. But for Ray and Razia, they're already on the high ground, blue closing in, and everyone's in a waiting game, AJ.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we wanted to see out of Evos. Slow the pace down, secure those eliminations first, let Razia do his job, and then try your luck. And that patience serves up well. Beautiful stuff off of that headshot. Jonah down, split up from the rest of his team members. A save is not going to be possible, as Wasana now tries to get that backstab. In position, sight in hand, looking for Razia. Spots him out, Razia. Responds, but it's the Orion. Run, baby, Crimson Crush. And the reconnection has his headshot down.
Perfect timing with the blue closing in, plus the pressure from the Crimson Crush. And there goes Get High already on the ground. 3v2 situation. Wasana not topping up the HP. And Moshi, the same story goes. And let's see if he can clutch this up close and personal. Here comes Ray. Here comes another. And there you have it. Evos Divine. First point in this match. And I'm really loving the fact as well that they don't have, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have meds readily available in each round, or in the first round specifically. And that makes it difficult for Buriram United to really get back up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, and especially because they've underestimated Evos already off of that first game. The draft this time around is a little bit more stronger. Again, you've got the aim god Zane. You've got Ray on. Wait, was Ray on the narrow earlier? I thought it was Razia. But either way, it looks like the boys are understanding the pacing a little bit better here. And it looks like Buriram at the same breath is a tad bit uncomfortable with the size of the map.
Yeah, it is Ray on the near right now, and Razi is still focusing on Iris, but good weapon to use as well with VSS. We know how it is. Tied with a great passive, the fire rate would be exponential, but they will need to change the fact that they're 1 to 3 and no pickup might be happening. And Deagle domination for side of Moshi from Borem United.
Yeah, Moshi just deagled that round to Kingdom Come. This boy with the Sentino barely needed to shape split whatever. It's just run and gun and deagle fun. Wasana, on the other hand, with the G36, you know, in those situations, he was just tagging up players from afar. Moshi with a sniper or no sniper, still equally as deadly. And now it's the round of the VSS. It's about to rain down.
Now, let's see though. Let's see as we head into a different part of Kalahari. Again, distance would be favorable even more for Evos. Divine, go chill! A little bit too fast and heading before the glue wall has been set up. It's a good thing it's perfect timing that they have, but unfortunately, Aim God goes down first.
Oh, Moshi, beautiful strike. Rasia has the VSS to respond. Jonah struck down. It's a 2v4 still here. Jonah still can't get picked up. They do have the team boosters on their side, but a instant expiry as Rasia makes sure he takes the player out. Wasana, a sliver of health left here, but Get High and the backup from afar gets the player down on his knees. Rasia pushed out of the equation by Moshi as well, and Buriram very quickly taking control of this situation now with the lead.
And it's really tough right now. I mean, VSS in hands of these teams, especially if you have that enhanced hammer, you will be able to bump this up. A little bit more of speed and the accuracy is on point. And that is what both teams has taken advantage of. But unfortunately, Borem United has better position in that final moment where Rasia was just stuck in one corner. But Santa Catarina, another opportunity for Evos Divine to grab a point, because once they lose, or if they win or lose one of this round, there's still a swap that will be happening later on.
And now we see 8 VSSs. Safe to say it's a popular gun. You gotta love the rate of fire, you gotta love the damage, you gotta love the accuracy off of the VSS. Jonah spots one, but Ray managing to get away from that violently quick rate of fire. Grenade well placed here by Jonah. Flame Mirage! Tossed on out by Get High as well. Coach Hill moving on in. Gets this shut down. Wasana expires. And it's all left to 3 players on the side of Buriram.
Ray might have his plushie already available, and he can put that in onto the ones above this ship. But Get High, trying to protect himself. A pickup has been done for side of Borem United, but Rasia might be in trouble. Ice grenade being thrown, and he's still up. But let's see what will be done by Borem United to go against them. And there goes the shot by Jonah. Make sure that it's an even battlefield between them. And no more even battlefield. The ship has sunk for Evos Divine quite quickly right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you wanted to say ship has sailed, but
no,
that ship don't look like it can sail. Ship has definitely sunk there. And Moshi is on fire. Don't tell me the boys about to wrap up a double MVP. 3 rounds in a row. Buriram showing that first round was definitely a fluke. AWMY in the hands of Rasia this time round with the Iris. I expect them to slow the round down. But there is also a possibility here where they try to get to the very top of the shipwreck. Rain. Chill out in the open, and Jonah is unforgiving with the VSS.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, he gets a position right now with that Aurora Vision, and there's no getting away from him. Aim God already taken down, Ray's already out, and 2 players. And there's not movement that can be done by Rasia right here. All I have to do is take a look and probably protect Kochil, but Jonah is already on point, taking him out.
You gotta appreciate what Rasia tried to do there in that situation. Quick fingers, but just could not get the accuracy perfect, as the Buriram players are so difficult to spot. And Jonah just tossing out those lanes quickly, ducking behind cover, coming right back out to torture them. Just such pacing, such brilliance off of Buriram. And you got to say that the moment they figured out that, okay, Evos might want to play this a little slow, let's just take our positions and shut them down from afar. The solution to a big map is the VSS.
And that's one thing. Kalahari is one of the 4 maps that we have that can carry or where you can buy that VSS. Another one is Valara. So we might be seeing the rise of VSS if that shows up in these games. But Refinery right now, great visibility for those above. But unfortunately, Aim God has been brought down a little too quick as expected by Evos.
So to some of you guys who are wondering, wait, why is the VSS only available on certain maps? It's because we're playing different shops on different games. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know each and every single shop. So we're going to leave that out of the equation for now. But whenever we do arrive at a shop that's very valuable, we will let you know. Rasia sprayed down. Jonah again with the VSS. You got to love the gun. I love the gun.
I mean, definitely. I mean, who wouldn't? Great fire rate. Plus, if you can buff it up with an enhanced hammer, it is even greater. So,
man.
Passives is also helpful. If you have that Nikita on you, increase your fire rate, that would be even deadlier. I mean, it's mind-blowing right now on how they can use it. But I guess the only team that's being mind-blown is Evos on how Burim United is bringing those points into the table. But hopefully that 1 point will add up, especially in this part of Kalahari.
Let's see how that adds up by the end of this round. 1 cyber point each. So they're definitely able to get their hands on a little bit of a better weapon. AWMY in the hands of Rasia Wasana. The aggression! The bravado, because he has the Crimson Crush. Now looking for the double crush, Wasana. Lethal on the Orion plays. Jonah finds one for himself as well. And Rasia just could not stand the test of Buriram.
Well, there you have it. A taste of Burim United right there. 2 games, 2 matches, and they